just so you know, I'm whispering because my roommates just went to sleep and I don't want to wake them up. But there does seem to be a screaming child who won't fall asleep somewhere in one of these nearby apartments, so sorry about that. I know it can be a little distracting, but anyway, it's okay because we are excited. We are talking about this trip, so I know we still have lots of time to plan, but I picked up this book so we could become planning experts. This is a Lonely Planet book, which I love. I love all of their stuff. And it's called Germany, Austria, and Switzerland's Best Trips. 33 amazing road trips. Oh, and are you still cool with doing a road trip? Is that fine? Because I know originally we were going back and forth of do we just fly and travel by like train or whatever, but I really feel like driving would give us more opportunity. Yeah. Okay, great. I'm very excited. And I'm totally fine with driving, so if you want to, that's fine too, but I have no problem with it. So, yay. Okay. So, I have a few things in mind. I was skimming this book already, but you can feel free to veto anything that I put forward, or you can borrow this book and find your own stuff and let me know what you think. Also, I think it's important that we try to learn a little bit of German, since we'll be most prominently in Germany, right? So I think there might be some helpful words in here that we can sort of repeat back and forth, and hopefully they'll stick. We can learn some of the names of the places that we'll be going. Oh, you want to learn too? Okay, good. That's helpful. We can teach each other. Okay. So, welcome to Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Yes. Okay. It says, grandiose cities, storybook villages, vine-stitched valleys, and hallucinatory alpine landscapes that beg you to toot your horn. Leap out of the car and jump for joy. Road tripping in this Germanic part of Western Europe is a mesmerizing kaleidoscope of brilliant landscapes and experiences. That sounds pretty nice. I'm excited. Sorry, I know we have so much time to plan, but I want to go now. Okay. So like I said, I sort of just skimmed through, but, you know, we'll see what you think. So I figure we can start in Berlin, because that's probably where we'll fly into, and then we can pick up the rental car. But I mean, while we're there, if there's anything we want to see or do, I mean, we might as well, right? We're already there. So there's the Brandenburg Gate, which we've been there before, but it was a while ago. So I'll read the little description. It says, a symbol of division during the Cold War, the landmark Brandenburg Gate now epitomizes German reunification. Modeled after Athens' Acropolis and completed in 1791, it stands sentinel over Berzerplatz, a harmoniously proportioned square framed by banks and embassies. Oh, how about Gendarmenmarkt? Berlin's most graceful square is bookended by two domed 18th century French and German cathedrals, and punctuated by a grandly porticoed concert hall. Climb the tower of the French cathedral for views. That sounds nice. Let's see, what else do we have? Ooh, okay. So I really want to do the German fairy tale road. If nothing else, this is what I want to do. Okay. So it says, Grimm Brothers Grimm and Fairy Tale Worthy. Apparently that's best for families, so why not? Okay. So, Bruder Grimm House and Museum Steinau. We have to go there. Okay. It says, inside the building where the Grimm family lived from 1791 to 1796 have exhibits on the brothers, their work, and the history of Steinau. So we have to go. Bruder Grimm House. 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 Okay. You're sure I can't get you tea or anything like that? Okay, so we have to go there. That's settled. What else do we have here? Okay. There's Grimveld, which I guess is similar, probably to the museum. It says, it could be described as an architect-designed walk-in sculpture housing the most significant collection of Brothers Grimm memorabilia on the planet. Visitors are guided around original exhibits, state-of-the-art installations, and fun hands-on activities, aided by entries from the Grimm's German dictionary. There are more to these famous brothers than just fairy tales, didn't you know? I didn't know. Did you know? No, of course not. Well, we should go there. Okay. I also marked down Kellerfeld Erdesee National Park. I think that's all one word. Kellerfeld Erdesee National Park. There's like a hyphen. And I would like to go to a national park, I think. But if you're not feeling the naturey stuff, we don't have to go. You can think about it. Okay. What else do I have here? I know I have a lot of things, so clearly we won't be able to do all of them, but maybe most of them. We'll see. I know, we'll see. Okay. Sorry, I have so many post-it notes in this thing. I also marked us for going to Munich. I think it'd be fun to go back there. Just to like hang out and look around. It's so beautiful over there. Okay. I also marked down Großglockner Road. And here is a photo of it. Look how beautiful. Like, we have to go here, right? Don't you agree? Imagine just frolicking and all the little flowers. I can't. So pretty. Oh, by the way, this is Austria now. I'm all over the place, I know, but I figure since we'll be in Germany, it'll be easy to drive also through Austria and Switzerland, so this is Austria now. Okay, so Großglockner Road. Austria's most exhilarating trip takes you on a wild roller coaster drive over 3 legendary alpine passes and packs and outdoor activities from year-round skiing to windsurfing and whitewater rafting. 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 Sounds like fun. So I'm interested in that. To be fair, I'm interested in literally everything. Okay. Okay, and then there's Salzkammergut. This beneath the soaring snow-capped Alps set the scene for the magical drive between enchanting villages along the water's edge. Here's a photo. I mean, these views, they're phenomenal, right? We really need to check out all of these things. Okay. And here's a little bit more on that. Captivating scenery is reason enough to set out on this trip, but the Salzkammergut's beauty goes well below the surface. You'll explore iridescent ice caves and fascinating salt mines and visit magnificent churches, including the Wedding Scene Church from The Sound of Music. The Sound of Music. Fans of the iconic musical can visit a multitude of other filming locations on this trip, particularly in romance-steeped Salzburg. So that sounds fun. Okay. What else? Okay, so there's also this place called the Gertz. And it says, this hidden delight sees lush green vines stagger down the steep hillside towards Lake Biel's northern shore. The quaint lakeside hamlet of Ligers is, simply put, a heavenly place to savor local wines in relaxed surrounds. There's a small wine museum and the old-fashioned funicular, whatever that is, but wine museum, so we have to go there. Have you thought about what you're gonna pack yet? No. I mean, I guess it depends on the weather, which we don't know yet, so. But I'm ready mentally to go, so. Okay, I also want to, alright, this says Geneva to Zurich. So I want to do that. And here's some hiking folks here. They look really excited. Okay, so I'd also like to do the trip from Geneva to Zurich. And here's what it says about that. Rather than take a straight line from Geneva to Zurich, this trip gives you room to roam some of Switzerland's finest sights. Small cities with charming old towns, heavens and lakes with dreamy views, winding roads through countryside that is by turns bucolic and wild. An adventure capital with the perfect setting, a train ride to the top of Europe, and scenic ascents that will have you gasping, all bookended by Switzerland's cultural capitals. These are very descriptive sentences. But it sounds nice, so let's just tack that on. Okay. And I think I only had one or two other things. Yeah, so obviously the Swiss Alps. We can't not do the Swiss Alps. I mean, that would be ridiculous. I know this is a lot. I know. We don't have to do everything, but maybe most things. I mean, it just all sounds so pleasant, you know? Oh, okay. And then we have some must-try Bündner specialties, whatever that means. Here's a few words. I'm going to pronounce all of these wrong probably, but we're going to learn, so it's fine. Pisakel. P-I-Z-O-K-E-L. Stubby wheat and egg noodles seasoned with parsley and often served with speck, cheese, and onions. Okay. And then we have Brunsenfleisch. It's a long one. B. U with the little umlaut. N. D. N. E. R. F. so that's fine. You can enjoy that to yourself. Okay. Capins. C A P U N S. A hearty dish consisting of egg pasta and sausage, or Puntenerfleisch, which is wrapped in chard, flavored with herbs, and cooked in milky water. I don't know, that sounds kind of weird, but we'll see. Malloons. I'm pronouncing these all right, all wrong. There's no way. M-A-L-U-N-S. Malloons. Potatoes soaked for 24 hours, then grated and slowly roasted in butter and flour. Apple mousse and alpine cheese add flavor. That sounds nice. Okay. Nustort. N-U-S-S-T-O-R-T-E. Caramelized nut tart, usually made with walnuts. That sounds nice, actually. Okay. Puntener curtain soup. This one's really long, so I'm not going to spell it out for you. You can just borrow the book. But it's Puntener Kirsten soup. Kirsten soup. But not like S-O-U-P, like S-U-P-P-E. Creamy barley soup with smoked pork, beef, spag leeks, celery, cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. That's a lot of stuff. You can have that. That sounds good. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Oh, I thought it would also be helpful for us to learn some of the different types of places that we're going to encounter in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Okay, so in Germany, we could run into Ratskeller, Ratskeller. Atmospheric town hall basement restaurant, frequented more by tourists than locals. That's fair. Okay. We might also encounter an Apfelweinwirtschaft. Frankfurt's historic apple wine taverns. Warm, woody, and serving good, honest regional fare. That sounds really nice. And then Biergarten, which is a beer garden, often with tree shade and a meaty menu. Okay. In Austria, we may encounter what is called an Imbiss. I-M-B-I-S-S, Imbiss. Snack or takeaway point. The most famous being Würstelstand, which is a sausage stand. Interesting. In Switzerland, we may encounter an Auberge, A-U-B-E-R-G-E, Auberge, countryside inn serving traditional Swiss fare, or a coffee bar, K-A-F-F-E-E-B-A-R, cafe in German-speaking Switzerland serving coffee and other typical drinks, or a grotto, a rustic summer cool restaurant in the Italian-speaking canton of Ticino. We clearly have a lot to learn here, but that's okay. We have time before our trip. We have months, so that's good. That's really, really good. And yeah, those are all of the things that I sort of highlighted for you. You seem into most of them, which is good. I'm pretty into all of it. But I understand that I'm not the only person going on this trip. So you can take a flip through for yourself and let me know what you think. we do need to start learning some different words if we're going to be successful. I know a few words. I know that Germany is Deutschland. Deutschland, 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 Deutschland. Yeah, Deutschland. Deutschland, 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 Deutschland. And hello is hello. Hello. H-A-L-L-O. Hello. I know that goodbye is tschüss. 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 Or auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Or you could say see you later, which is bis bald. Bis bald. Bis bald. Bis bald. To say good morning, you would say guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Or good night, which is gute Nacht. 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 What other words could we need to know? Oh, it's good to know breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is Frühstück. 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 Lunch is Mittagessen. 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 And then dinner is Abendessen. 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 Might also be good to know a few numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That could come in handy when we're ordering things or buying something. Oh yeah, I've just been looking through the dictionary. I have a German to English dictionary. I also use Duolingo. Yeah, I'm really preparing for this trip. I know, but those are only a few words. We need to learn a lot more than that. But yeah, I have been practicing. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, let's see what else. What else could be good? I mean, yeah, that is a good start. Our car. The car will be das Auto. Das Auto, das Auto, das Auto. Das Auto, das Auto. We will be traveling. The word for travel is reisen. Reisen. I can't really roll my R the way I need to, but it's R-E-I-S-E-N. Reisen. So, wir reisen. Wir reisen. Wir reisen. We are traveling. I'm so excited that we're traveling. So yeah, clearly we both have a lot of work to do. But I'm going to leave this book with you. You can just take that home, and we can reconvene when it's a little bit earlier in the day, perhaps, maybe on a weekend or something. But again, thank you for coming over, because I feel like we did get a lot done, and I'm just happy that we're sort of on the same page with this, so I think it's going to be really great. So yeah, I guess I'll see you soon. Have a good night, and thank you, 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 thank you. Dankeschön, 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 vielen Dank, vielen Dank, vielen Dank, Dankeschön, vielen Dank, Dankeschön, vielen Dank for stopping by and planning this out with me.